Today, it's time to get schooled. And speaking of today, did you know that on this day, January 15th, 1759, the British Museum opened to the public for the first time? The Universal Museum was established in 1753 as a result of the will of Anglo-Irish physician and naturalist Sir Hans Sloane. His collection of curiosities, 71,000 in all, was bequeathed to the king in order to assure that his art objects and antiquities would be housed in one place. Today, the British Museum has a permanent collection of 8 million works. It is truly magnificent. But controversy does overshadow the museum's holdings. Many of its most famous were collected as a result of British colonial rule. The Rosetta Stone, for example, displayed in one of its most popular rooms, was removed from Egypt. Many in Egypt would like it back. It is easy to look back, but living forward has never been easy. For that reason, restitution is always difficult. The British Museum was the first public museum in the world. And did I say admission is free? What seems to be the powerful lesson of this little tale is that we must be respectful of the past and also sensitive to whose story we tell. Hamilton is one of my favorite musicals. The closing song always touches me. Who lives, who dies, who tells your story? Listen to these lyrics. Every other founding father's story gets told. Every other founding father gets to grow old. And when you're gone, who remembers your name? Who keeps your flame? Who tells your story? Will they tell your story? Who lives, who dies, who tells your story? Everybody loves a good story. Peter Brooks, an expert on stories, writes, "Narrative seems to have become accepted as the only form of knowledge and speech that regulates human affairs." Can we chew gum and have more than one narrative at a time? I sure hope so. Psst, it's Prologue with Mr. Review. It's a podcast that is actively digging tons of earth to find an ounce of gold, striving for a more perfect union.